Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Monday again. We are plowing through some candle reviews today. If you missed it a little bit earlier, I uploaded my thoughts on the Homeworx Inspire Clementine and Spice fragrance. I will link that in the description box below this video if you are interested in that particular review. There are some pretty good deals happening over at Homeworx.Shop. I kind of also discuss what sales are happening for Cyber Monday. So I will link that in the description box below this video. I will also link this candle from Ulta. So we are continuing on with the Ulta candle brand of candles, I guess. The Ulta candle brand, if you will. And the first one that I reviewed was the orange and clove. Now that one, after the review, I got into the halfway point. I did end up putting it in my candle crock in my filming room upstairs. And oh man, was that like so much stronger in the candle crock than it ever was burning. So if you're the type of person that likes to crock your candles, highly recommend pairing these Ulta candles with a crock. You are going to get significantly more fragrance out of the candle, I think, than you do when they're even burning. That being said, I think that the strength and throw of these are definitely okay. They are certainly room filling candles, but I have not found the Ulta candles to be house filling. So anyway, today we are going to tackle Sugared Vanilla, which is not necessarily a holiday fragrance. I think this one might be available year round, but don't quote me on that. Like I said, I'm just diving into these candles as of recently. Now, this one has not been super unproblematic in that it got puny wick syndrome, which I know a lot of people kind of chuckle when I say that, but what that term means is that the wick starts drowning in the wax. Now, I do think that that was probably partially or maybe potentially mostly my fault because I did leave this burning for 5 hours one day. These are soy blend candles. This is not a soy wax. And so there are other additives to this soy blend. And whatever those are, they kind of remind me, it's somewhat of the same wax formula that Bath & Body Works has, which for me, the Bath & Body Works candles are usually still problematic. They can get puny wick syndrome. Sometimes they just burn super hot, super fast, and they get really sooty. Sometimes there's problems with the wicks. Sometimes there's all sorts of things that can happen with a Bath & Body Works candle. But I do think with this Ulta brand, you don't want to burn them for more than 2.5 to 3 hours. Now, that's my general rule of thumb for basically every candle company except the Kringle soy candles. Those I can burn for hours and hours on end and never have an issue. But with all the other candle companies, I keep it to 2.5 to 3 hours at a time for each burn. And I should have been paying more attention because when I didn't, I let this one get away from me and then the wicks really started drowning. It was almost like the wicks couldn't handle that amount of burn time and they just started to give out. So I did have to pour off probably about, I would say like a third, maybe half an inch of wax to be able to get it back to where I could actually get the wicks lit. So I'm gonna turn this over here away from the label so that you guys can see it. So yeah, poured off a little bit of wax and I was able to get it relit. And I think I will be able to finish this one. I wanted to definitely finish at least one of the Ulta candles the whole way down to be able to give you guys like a full empties type review. So yeah, we are well on our way to being able to do that because I think there's only a little over an inch of wax left at this point. So I think I can give a pretty solid review on this one, despite the fact that I did have to pour off a little bit of the wax. All right, so let's talk about the fragrance, Sugared Vanilla. By the way, these are 15 ounces. I believe Bath & Body Works candles are 14.5 ounces. Exact same vessel, just a cylinder type vase with 3 wicks. So that's what you're getting here. All right, let's talk about the fragrance. And I am gonna compare it a little bit to Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works. The two are not dupes of each other, but I think they share kind of the same warm vanilla note, but there's differences. So, but anyway, I thought that that was kind of the closest comparison if you've ever smelled warm vanilla sugar, so that you get a better sense of this one. So your fragrance notes here are pretty simple. Warm vanilla, sweet buttercream, and amber. So let me tell you what the similarity is to me. So the type of vanilla that you smell in warm vanilla sugar is the same type of vanilla that you get here. It's a very warm, cozy, almost cashmere type of vanilla type note, but this isn't as sweet as warm vanilla sugar. And I have to admit that I personally, I think I prefer warm vanilla sugar over this scent-wise, because I like a little bit more sweetness to my vanillas. And this doesn't give a ton of sweetness. This is more of almost like a pure vanilla with just a touch of sweetness. And you also get the amber in here. And the amber I think is a nice touch. I just wish it was amped up just a little bit more. I do get some of that like buttercream, like wedding cake frosting type notes out of this, but it's really a more like unsweetened warm vanilla with amber and a touch of sweetness from a frosting type note. It's not an overly sweet scent. If you typically shy away from fragrances like this, I think you might actually really enjoy this one, and I would encourage you to check it out, especially if you can get it on sale and combine a coupon with it. I think the Ulta so far, here's my assessment. So far, I think the Ulta candles are definitely worth checking out, but wait until they're on sale and definitely use a coupon to combine with that, because I don't think the price point of $20 is something that is worth paying for these. I also would never pay full price for a Bath & Body Works candle. I don't care like if it was like one of my favorite like all-time fragrances coming back. I would not pay full price. So that being said, I think I still give this one a thumbs up. I'm not giving it 2 thumbs up, but I do think it is a nice scent. And this would actually be great for those of you that don't want a fragrance to smack you in the face, those of you that like a softer, like background type of fragrance, and those of you that are good about watching your candle burn times. If you are one to just let your candles go and just kind of forget about them, I don't know that this is the brand that I would steer you towards. I think I would tell you to go for the Kringle soy formula. You're gonna get away with a lot more, but I don't know, the affordability of these and the fact that they are readily available. These candles are in store all the time. Like the Ulta brand of candles is available in every single Ulta store, I believe. At least every store that I've went to has had these candles there. They do have seasonally available scents. I'm not sure if this one is a seasonal scent. Like I said, I'm just getting into them this year. The orange and clove definitely was seasonal. I'm just not sure about this one. That being said, let me know your thoughts on the Ulta brand of candles. Have you invested in a lot of them? What are your thoughts? Is there like a general trend that you can report on? For me, I think they're going okay, but are they like all of a sudden a newfound, like, oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful prize to find type of, no. But I think, you know, like I said, on sale, combine a coupon. If there's a scent you like, definitely probably worth checking out. And especially since you can go smell them in store. You know, most of us have an Ulta nearby, so hit them up and see if this is one that appeals to you. I'll definitely link it in the description box below this video. I'm not sure if the Black Friday sale is still happening, but it's Cyber Monday, so I'm guessing these are probably still on some kind of sale. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I do have potentially one or definitely at least one more video coming up, and it is a Kringle review. I might be able to squeeze in one more before the end of the day. I'm just trying to get through as many of these as I can, so hopefully you guys aren't too inundated with reviews here. But let me know if you have any questions at all, and give this video a thumbs up. Check out the description box for links, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.